everyone, it's Billy Cupcake or Hazel, whatever you want to call me. I will answer to both. Today we are going to be looking at my skincare routine, my daily skincare routine / my weekly skincare routine. So if that's something you're interested, then stay tuned. The first thing I want to talk about in this video is my weekly skincare routine. Every week I try and do a face mask, and I've got quite a few sheet masks that I can choose from. My partner actually recently bought me a gift of a lot of face masks because he knows how much I love them. So I've got different options, and I've got, in this Look At Me brand, I've got 3 or 4 different options. Can you see those? So we've got the natural bamboo, which is purifying and refreshing. We have the aqua moisture raccoon, which is refining and deeply moisturising. We've got the sweet honey bear, which is smoothing and nourishing, and the vegetable bunny, which is energising and awakening. So these are all really nice. I think I've tried every single one apart from this bunny one, so I think this is going to be the one I do this week. Then he also bought me these 3, oh gosh, everything's falling away. We've got these 3 Disney ones, these 3 Disney villains. So this is the Cruella coconut face mask, and this is for nourishing and leaving the skin supple. Then we have this cucumber Ursula one, which is for cooling and hydrating and moisturising the skin. And then we have the green tea Maleficent face mask, which is for refreshing and revitalising. And these are all by Mad Beauty in collaboration with Disney, I believe. I'm really excited. That's why I've left these for so long, is I'm really excited to use them, and I think they'll be the last ones I use out of this whole packet. My boiler is right next to us, so if you guys can hear that, that's my boiler, and I do apologise. I need to move rooms again for filming because it's just so loud, and coming up to the winter it's going to be even louder because it's going to be on all the time. So we're just going to power through. So the last sheet mask I have in my collection is this OK, which is a K-Beauty brand. It's the avocado sheet mask, which is super silky to liven up your beauty regime. I got this in a box, oh gosh, ages ago, and I just haven't used it, but I checked the expiry and it's the 26th of July 21, so that's not so bad, it's got ages. Yeah, so I've also got a few applying to the face and rinsing off, but as you guys might know, I'm not a big fan of the rinse off ones. I much prefer the peel offs or the face mask, sheet masks, yes. So that's something I do every week, and I do try and do that religiously, although the reason why I haven't used a lot of these is because obviously the subscription boxes that I get, you do tend to get masks, and I like to try them out and review them for you guys. So the next step in my daily beauty regimen, well, I do this every other day to every 3 days, is I do a scrub. So I use the Scrub of Your Life by Soap and Glory. Why did it take me so long to figure that out? And it's really, really nice. I've done it yesterday, so it's really nice. It's got really big scrubby balls, I don't know what I should call them, exfoliants in there, and it smells really nice. It smells of Soap and Glory. I love Soap and Glory, they're so good. I know this is supposed to be a body buffer, but I do use it on my face as well, and it really, really gets into those grooves I find in those hard to get places. Really like this. So I do that every other day, probably, mostly, yeah, most of the time every other shower I go in, so I do that. I also have 2 other different types of exfoliants. So I have these exfoliating wipes by Simple, and I have these Nip and Fab glycolic daily cleansing pads, but these are chemical exfoliators. So I'm not sure how it works, but I was reading up on it, and basically the glycolic acid and the hyaluronic acid help to actually exfoliate your face. And these are really nice. I got these in the Amazon Prime sale for about £3.50. And these Simple exfoliating wipes are really nice because they've got one side which is really, really textured, that you really feel like you're getting an exfoliate, and the other side is quite soft. So I think for today we'll try the Simple wipes, and you can see how red my skin goes straight from using them. So this is just what the wipe looks like. It's got, I don't know if you can see through it, but that is the rough side and then that is the smooth side. So I tend to go in with the rougher side first. Pardon me while I just look behind me in the mirror so I can see what I'm doing. I can look in the phone camera actually. So I really like to scrub my skin and make sure that I'm getting everything. I like to do ones on my neck as well. So yeah, and then I just kind of just go over gently with the smooth side of this. So that, I really like these as well. They're really, really kind to the skin for sensitive skin. They're really, really nice. And they don't have any perfume. It says here no artificial perfume or colour, no harsh chemicals that can upset your skin, no alcohol or no animal derived ingredients. So if anyone's interested, simple exfoliating wipes. I got mine from Tesco's or Asda's, one of these supermarkets. But I know that you can get them in places like Superdrug, Boots, pharmacies, drugstores, that kind of thing. So we're going to wait for that to dry. We're going to help it with the Glossybox advent calendar. Now, as you guys know, I've ordered this for my birthday and I'm so excited. I'm not going to open it on my channel, but I will be, I think I'll do a roundup of the advent calendar at the end of December, at the end after Christmas, so you can see everything that was in it if you want to. If not, then don't watch the video, it's fine. Typically, after I have exfoliated, I will leave my face for a little bit. I don't like to try and clog the pores up again straight after I've exfoliated. Maybe that's wrong. If that's wrong, let me know. I'm not really a skin care professional or skincare. I'm not very knowledgeable about skincare, so if I'm doing it wrong, let me know. I have 2 daily cleansers at the moment that I try and use. So the first one is this Sukin. It's a blemish control clearing facial wash, and this is for removing blemishes and things like that. And then I have this, I can never say this brand's name, Omorovixa, this cleansing foam. And this is really interesting because it comes out and it's very much like a paste. It's really, really interesting, but it's really, really nice on the skin. It feels super soft and it doesn't smell great, I will say that. It smells like herbs and that kind of thing, which is fine if you like that kind of thing, but it's really good on the skin, I will say that. Both of these came from the subscription box. I think they were Birchbox or Rockerbox, I believe. And I try and rotate between different ones for depending on what I need for the day. So like if I've got a particularly blemish ridden face or I can feel a spot coming somewhere, I tend to get them down here, I'll go for the Sukin. If I'm feeling like everything's okay and I just want to cleanse my skin, I'll go for this Omorovixa. I'm never going to remember that. There's my boiler again. All I do with the cleansers is I take a little bit on my fingers, gently rub it in. Sometimes this one lathers, this one doesn't. It depends on the cleanser. And yeah, and I lather it in, wait a few minutes, well, a couple more, like a minute, and then rinse it off and pat myself dry with a towel, flannel, that kind of thing. And I'll always do that down in the bathroom, so you won't see me do it here because I have got no water near me apart from what's pumping through the boiler. Anyway, so then I will come upstairs and I will finish my skincare routine at my desk, which is where I currently am. And you can see I'm already looking shiny. That is from the exfoliating wipe, and it does leave your skin slightly sticky, but don't worry about that. That is going to be taken care of in just a second. So I have these again I don't use every single day. These are Nivea biodegradable cleansing wipes and they are organic aloe vera. They're really, really nice. I use these sometimes in the night when I want to clear off, after I've taken my makeup off, I want to clear off any excess or anything like that. But I thought I'd include them in this video because I do sometimes just wipe my face down with this if I've been a long time since I've been downstairs and I haven't done my skincare routine yet, if I forget, which I do sometimes, but these are really nice. So the next step that I always do, and again, I don't know if I do these correctly or not, but this is the next step that I do, is toner. So I have this Garnier Skincare Rose Soothing Toner, and it's for dry and sensitive skin, made with rose water. I really hope that doesn't pick up on the camera. It's really loud. I'm so sorry. My husband, my fiance is washing dishes downstairs, so I thought I'd take this time to come and do this video, but he keeps running the hot water and the boiler keeps going. As we were saying, back to the toner. What I do with this is I just pop the top. You can take one of these little cotton wool balls, or you can take the cotton pads, you know, the circles or the squares, and I just sort of pop a little bit on so it's a little bit wet, and then we just sort of smudge the toner in. Now, toner helps soothe and remove makeup, apparently, or makeup residue and impurities, while toning your skin and leaving it perfectly smoothed and soothed. So that's nice, and this has 96% natural origins. Now, I struggle around my nose ring because the cotton does get stuck to the nose ring sometimes, but that's easy enough to just pull off. That'll do. Dropping everything again. This should just be Spinny Cupcake Drops Things channel. The moisturiser I use during the day and during the night as well, I haven't actually looked into any night moisturisers, is this Simple. It's Hydrating Light Moisturiser, 12-hour moisturisation. I didn't even know that was a word. And it's really, really nice. It's kind of skin. Simple is the Sensitive Skin Experts, which is really good, and it's non-scented again, I believe. Yeah. So again, like, this is pretty much easy, but you just sort of take a blob of moisturiser and I smooth it into my fingers like this, and then I just apply it. Now, I'm not going to apply under the eyes because I do apply eye cream. So smooth it in. This could be one of my thumbnails. Terrible. Right, so it's quite sticky, but it dries down really quick and my skin does absorb it quite well on my face. So that was the Simple Hydrating Moisturiser, Light Moisturiser. I know they do have other ranges that I will be trying, but this one's still quite full and I want to try it out. I want to give it a good shot. The eye cream that I previously talked about is the Balance Me Wonder Eye Cream. And yeah, it's really nice. I have never actually used an eye cream before. I got this in a box. It's a tiny sample, but I've used this a good 20 times already, and you only need the tiniest bit. So it says, gently tap and smooth our triple action eye cream around the eyes to address dark shadows, firm skin and reduce puffiness. Now, you guys can see how dark my circles are. They're very, very dark, and I need help with that. So what you do is you just open it and literally, I think that's even too much, but that's all you need really, that amount. And you just, I smudge it, and then I sort of get a bit on each finger, and then I have one finger for underneath the eye, and I add a little bit to the top of the eye as well, because I have got darkness up there, which is not good. So I just sort of smooth it in. Apologies for anyone who doesn't like eye stuff. This is going to be the section where you're not going to be very happy. That's all smoothed in, and I'm going to go back to the leaflet just to dry it down. That is pretty much the end of my skincare routine. I did have one more product I wanted to talk to everyone about, which is this serum. I've got the open box here, which will probably be easier to show you. And this is the Balance Active Formula Vitamin C Brightening Serum for Glow and Radiance. Now, I bought this the other day in B&M, but this is what the bottle looks like. And it's a plastic bottle, so it's not glass or anything, but it's got one of those little droppers, and obviously you can drop the product out. I'm trying to use this in the night. I do want to incorporate some kind of thing onto my face in the night, so I thought this would be a really good addition. And my mother was actually the one who reminded me that serums can be quite potent, so you don't really want to use an awful lot. So I just literally put 2 drops on my forehead, a drop on each cheek, and I sort of smudge that in with my fingers again, and it's so far been really, really nice. It does say you can use on the neck as well, but this has been really, really nice, and it smells gorgeous. It smells like oranges, obviously with the vitamin C, but it's really, really nice. But this does take a long time to dry down and not be sticky, I will say that. That is my daily skincare routine / weekly / monthly / night, I guess. That's my skincare routine. That's pretty much all I do to my skin. I am lucky that I do have quite nice skin anyway. I don't tend to get a lot of spots or anything like that. So yeah, that's just everything that I do to my skin. So if you like this content, make sure to leave me a like. Leave me a comment if there's anything you want to add, if there's any products you use and really like, or if I'm doing something wrong, please tell me. And yeah, I think that's it. Subscribe to my channel if you like things like this. I've got a lot of good video ideas coming up that I've been helped out a lot by my family for ideas, things where there could be a gap in the market that I don't necessarily see other people, other creators doing. So stay tuned for that if you're looking forward to some new content. And yeah, I just want to say thank you again, and I love you all so much, and we're going to say goodbye.